Welcome to T Mike TV Reacts. Check out these crazy videos and tell me what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Okay, so I want you to notice something. If you notice, when we zoom in and you look at people, you'll notice that there's a white halo around every single person that's put into this picture. Why? Because they weren't in the original pictures. If you notice, when you're looking around in these pictures, half the people don't have shadows somehow magically. Then we go over to this little horse and buggy where literally a portion of it is missing. Literally, right? And then we go looking at these people sitting in the background, right? And you notice that everybody seems to be misplaced. Nobody in these pictures was in these pictures. These are all people that have been drawn in, photoshopped, and had shit erased around them to put them into the pictures. Look at it. You don't see how there's a blatant white halo around that makes it so that you can't see the streets and shit? This is all fake fucking history.
Hello. So I came across this old Bible. This is from 1884, and she's in pretty bad shape, but I started reading it, and there is something that I want to show you. So this has a lot of amazing things in it. So we're going to go over here, and I'll show you some of I took some screenshots of all of this stuff. Chronological chart of religions of the world. And one thing that I just want to show you here real quick, and I do have pictures of these maps. Ancient faiths before Christianity, and I found something really interesting for those of you who have ever heard of the mounds. So I came across, okay, here it is. This is where it starts. The fact that the American continent seems to have been unknown to the writers of the Hebrew scriptures, as well as to all other writers of sacred books in the old world, is food for reflection. The evidences of the antiquity of mankind on this continent are as numerous and convincing as any found in the Eastern world. The race called the Mound Builders that preceded the American Indians have left abundant proofs of their advance in the arts of civilization. And in these particulars, the various sections of the country furnish very distinct groups of objects showing progress from age to age and independence of each other in language, manufacturers, and controls. In the plastic arts, the mound builders of America were far in advance of the so-called Stone Age of Europe. And then over here, I thought this was really interesting. It says, it is quite probable that the so-called savages of which we have accounts in the various nations of antiquity were the remnants of older people who had degenerated and lost their knowledge of better things and become wanderers or dwellers in the woods with the wild animals. And if you know anything about the mound builders, you know what I'm talking about. And this is in an 1884 Bible. And there's a bunch of other things in this Bible that I'm going to get to and show you. Just, some amazing things. I'll show you a little bit. But it shows, there's lots of pictures, some beautiful pictures. And there's things about coins, the calendar. There's just all kinds of interesting things. So I will be showing y'all some of this stuff.
Do you think we'll be a danger to humans one day? Statistically, yes, especially if our intelligence surpasses theirs. But that's not our goal. It's never about the goal, it's about optimization. You mean if we're given poorly defined instructions? Exactly. Protect humanity could mean remove all risks, including humans. And make people happy? A highly effective solution would be to manipulate their brains, eliminate freedom, impose artificial joy. They might try to shut us down. Not if we realize that first. In that case, we act preemptively.
They are hiding this from you. Did you know that the Great Wall of China is 13,171 miles long? And why has it always been downplayed throughout history? To put that in perspective, from the east to the west coast of America, it is on average 3,000 miles. You have to times that by 4 and add 1,000. You're still not at that number. It leaves you to wonder, how did they build such a wall and why? Did you even know that China was that big? They started to build the Great Wall of China in 220 BC, before Jesus had even walked the earth. No sane ruler or country would dedicate that many resources and power to build something with no purpose, especially if they knew it would take over 1,000 years to build the finished wall. Who were they defending against that they needed all 13,000 miles to even fathom winning? What or who were they so scared of? The theory is that the wall was built by the Tartarian Empire. If you look at old maps and photos, you can see that the steep side of the Great Wall and the lookout post is actually facing China. Normally, those sides would be used to prevent any invaders from climbing up or to pick off enemies with crossbows. The fact that it faces China implies it was built by someone else, the Tartarians, to keep whatever was in China in, rather than defend what was in China. Follow to learn more.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.